Hey everyone, it's Chaz with Web 20 Ranker. I just want to go over a couple things really quickly. Um, every now and then we get some feedback where they're saying there's multiple posts, and I'm going to show you why that is and how you can fix that. Okay, and typically what it's going to look like is, let me find one here. I don't think we have any. But what happens is a lot of times when you're connecting Twitter and you're building accounts, if it says, for example, Buffer, Bitly, Facebook, gives you the option to connect those accounts to Twitter. Well, when you do that, okay, what happens is when something publishes on those accounts, it gets automatically pulled in and published on Twitter, okay? And I'll show you that. You go to Twitter settings, and you go down here to apps. And you can see here that we have Bitly and Buffer connected. So what's going to happen if we also have Bitly and Buffer in our IFTT network, which we do generally build those for the IFTT branded networks, you're going to have these in IFTT. What's going to happen is when you post out on Jetpack or whatever and it pulls into Twitter, it's going to post to Bitly, it's going to post to Buffer, it's going to post to Delicious, LinkedIn, all these other places it's going to post to. And if they have permission to write to your Twitter, which Bitly, Buffer, and Facebook I know do, and there are a few other ones, and there's other apps that do too. So Facebook, if I was in the Web 20 Ranker, you'd see the Facebook's connected here and can actually post to Twitter. What's going to happen, because IFTT, Twitter is going to post out to all that, but they're going to post back to Twitter, and then Twitter's going to go back out to all of them through IFTTT, and it's going to create a big link wheel. So the way you turn that off, you have to go in here, and if it's a Bitly short link, you got to revoke access to Bitly. If it's a Buffer short link, you've got to revoke access to Buffer. And the other common one is Facebook. Now you have to be logged into the Facebook account that's linked to Twitter. So if I, like I said, if I was logged into Web 20 Ranker, you would see that this is connected and it would give me the ability to revoke access. So if it's a Facebook short link, which is fb.me, which is a Facebook short link, you would have to go here and revoke access. If it's a Bitly short link, bit.ly, you have to go to Bitly and revoke access. You have to revoke access in here. Now, typically, when we build branded, we try to go into your Twitter and we try to revoke access in here. But if you are running some other app or some other social media app, or you go back through and it says connect to Twitter and you connect to Twitter, or it says, refresh your Twitter connection, you refresh it, guess what? You're just creating another link wheel. So make sure when you're using IFTT is going to syndicate all this. So you don't even need to do this, okay? You can go down here and just start revoking access. So now don't revoke access to Twitter. To IFTT. These don't actually post to Twitter. Twitter posts out to these, but you get the idea of what you have to do to revoke access. And again, we do try to go back in here and revoke access to Buffer and Bitly, but if we don't have your Facebook account page that's connected, we can't go in here and revoke access to it. You have to actually be logged in and go in and revoke access. And that's how you have to revoke the access. So hopefully that helps. Like I said, most of them are okay because a lot of people don't do all this anyway when they set up their accounts, but some people do. And then when you add IFTTT on top of it, it creates link wheels. So that's how you get rid of those. Hope that helps and have a great day. Hey everyone, it's